I played with Tina Turner at the Locarno here. And, excuse me, I went on and I decided that I'm going to give them a show, because they had the iCats then at that time with Pigeon and all of them were the backing group. And I went on and I said, well, I'm going to show these Americans that, you know, the British bands are, you know, are really. And when I went on, the crowd, I had something like, the girls were like 20 deep and all the guys were behind. And I went on, and that time, the Locarno had a spinning stage. You know, you spin around and then you... And I went on and I did my spot, and Tina, you know, I did it, and I felt good coming off. And when we were going around, Tina Turner, and she didn't come on, but Ike, he was doing me like that. Good show, good show. So I know, yes, that was all right.
Recording, etc., we took the music seriously, but the live, you know, the live stage act was a lot of fun, wasn't it?
Yeah, we used to set fire to things quite regularly.
Yes.
And blow holes in ceilings quite regularly.
And floors.
And floors, yeah. We had a cannon. We had a roadie called Bernie the Bomb. Bernie, but Bernie couldn't drive, but he was very good at explosives. So we used to blow a few things up now and again. Yeah. And there was always because if we had an audience that wasn't too appreciative, we used to wake them up after the second number with a bit of a bang, didn't we?
That's right, yeah.
Just make sure they were paying attention. But anybody that knew us would know all about that.
In fact, we're probably one of the first bands that started to use pyrotechnics, really, if you think about it.
Yeah, I mean, to make our own.
Yeah, I mean, Tony Britt used to just put flash powder into one of his dustbin lids and then set fire to it. Except one day he got his ring caught on the edge and it
couldn't get his hand out quick enough.
No, so that sort of hurt a little bit. But so we're pioneers.
You know, we came to Coventry and it's massive stage. You know, we came out main support and we just walked out to the loudest roar. Like that roar. I've still never heard anything like it that day, because I've played bigger gigs and there's been louder crowds, but I've never experienced like that roar.
That was the most important gig of the career.
That was a pinnacle.
That was the tipping point.
It was a turning moment. That was.
Massive
after that gig,
point.
There was no stopping us. And it's like, you know,
we realised it was working.
We played the year before to 10 people. They forgot to open the tent, right? And we played there, and there was a couple of our mates and his mum, and that was pretty much it. You know,
because when you looked out at that crowd, there was every Tom, Dick, and Harry out there from every corner of Cov.
And there's gigs like that make you up your game. Like we did Reading, like not long after, and if I hadn't have done Godiva, I don't know what I could have done at Reading. You know, but as it was, we owned Reading because we'd buzzed off Godiva and we just walked onto the stage at Reading and just went, oh, it's just like Godiva, isn't it? There's some gigs you do that feel like you're playing them, and there's other gigs that you do that feel like you're watching them, and that doesn't happen very often. But every now and then you have a gig, and it's like you've watched the whole thing and just buzzed off it and just been
perfect, wasn't it?
Yeah, like the crowd knew that they were as important as us at that point. You know, it was the perfect equilibrium of just sort of. The crowd knew that they could make or break us, and they wanted to make us.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's a beautiful thing. And I knew they could. You know, I knew it as well. And the fact that they were cheering made me love them, and the fact that they knew that I loved them made them buzz off it even more. And it's just beautiful when you have a gig like that.